You have to have a habitat to carry on. Well, the forest is a habitat, a very special habitat. It's where the tallest trees are at. It's where a bear can scratch your back. Keeps the ground from rolling back. Keeps the oxygen intact. The forest is a habitat that we depend on. Habitat, habitat, habitat.
A habitat is a place where an organism or a community of organisms makes its home. A habitat is more than just a shelter, it includes all the environmental conditions an organism needs to survive.
Animals need a place where they can find and gather food and find a mate. Plants need the right combination of air, light, soil, and water.
The main components of a habitat are shelter, water, food, and space. If the habitat has all four, it's called a suitable arrangement.
Some organisms have very specific needs for their habitat, while some can survive in a wide range of conditions. Every organism has different needs. For example, an insect could live in a log for its entire life, while larger animals need miles and miles to roam.
Loss of habitat can be deadly to a species. Some habitats are isolated from other places that can support the species, and if that habitat becomes unsuitable, the species could go extinct.
These smaller patches of habitat can be connected by wildlife corridors, which make it easier for animals to move from place to place and find a suitable habitat.
For example, let's call this green construction paper a habitat. If a road is built through the habitat, it makes it impassable for many animals and decreases the size of the habitat. One way to help this is by building a land bridge over the road so animals can pass over it freely.
Sometimes, two habitats are separated by an area that an organism can't live in. Even if a single path can't be made to connect these habitats, it is still helpful if there are smaller fragments that an animal could travel through.
We are going to be playing a game to help us imagine how animals use corridors. Find two places that represent two unconnected habitats. We're using these two trees that are pretty far apart from one another. Then use materials to build a corridor so you can stay safe going from one habitat to another.